It's time for green gifts with a tech twist. So Lisa has rounded up tech gift ideas that strive to protect our environment and planet Earth. And I know that they're going to be good tech because that's all you bring. How you doing?
I'm great, Trace. How are you?
Good.
You know, when it comes to making small decisions, it can really lead to great impact, especially when it comes to gift giving. We can do it in high volumes for the people that we love. So I really want to hone in on the things that are contributing the most to waste when it comes to Canadians and what we're doing to the planet. So first and foremost, let's hone in on food waste and food cost. I don't know about you, T, but every time I go to the grocery store, it seems like that receipt is getting higher and higher. Now, what's crazy is that the stats in Canada when it comes to food waste is staggering. We are throwing out 2.2 million tons of food waste a year, and that's costing Canadians $17 billion. Now, what's important about that is that most of what we're throwing out, we could have actually consumed ourselves. So a lot of this is produce. Now, the question is, why are we throwing it out? It's that we're preparing too much, we're buying too much, and most importantly, we're not storing it correctly. In comes the solution. What do you do to store your food properly? Well, this right here is the Zwilling Fresh and Save system. Now, it's a vacuum storage system unlike anything that you've seen before. Unlike the conventional vacuum systems that are big and bulky and sit on your countertop and kind of take some muscle to pull out of the cupboard. This is a handheld vacuum system. So right here, that's the vacuum wand, and the system is going to come with everything that you need, including the containers and the vacuum seal bags. Now, here's what you're going to love about this. It's going to keep your food fresher 5 times longer than if you stored it with anything else that you had.
Wow.
And I can really appreciate that.
Do you want to show them?
Sure.
So here you go, or where can I put this so that you can reach it?
All right, so right here, again, that's the vacuum seal. You just attach it to the bag, push the button, and check this out. In literally seconds, it's taking the air out of the bag.
That's so cool.
And once again, you can put anything into this, whether it be your vegetables, your fruits, your pantry items, etc., and you can store it away. So whenever you need it,
you also barely hear it, I just want to mention. Like, you barely hear it. So I didn't have all of the air sucked out of it to begin with, but that's how loud it is. That's how quiet it is, right?
Absolutely. It's super quiet.
So you get all of that storage happening. Beautiful. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about our food storage. What else do we need to think about when it comes to our food?
Okay, so when it comes to food, typically, you want to consume the things that you're growing the most. And when it comes to gardening in Canada, that's really shot through the roof, especially through the pandemic. But here's the wonderful thing. When it comes to indoor gardening systems, what we have here is the NutriTower. The only one of its kind that gives you a center lighting system. So right there you can see the vertical UV lights that are basically going to save you space. Now, with this space, you're also growing a lot of plants. So that's 32 plants. It's going to come with the baskets, the watering systems, the filters. And what I love about this is that when you're growing your vegetables, you consume more of it. It's going to give you that great LED light as well, so increasing that happy hormone in your home. And it's going to neutralize your air. There's so many key benefits to owning something like this, and it's an investment. It's going to end up paying for itself.
So the plants are happy, you're happy. I think that's fantastic. So I'm happy we've talked about food because we need to do better with our food. Now let's talk about our furry friends, shall we?
For sure, because we want to give them a gift as well. Now, when it comes to food waste and consumption with our pets, we want to reduce that as well. So right here, what you have from PetSmart is a great food system. Now, this is called the PetSafe Eat Well Meal Automatic Pet Feeder, and you can load in 5 meals for your pet and set the timer, so even if you're not home, it'll give your pet that perfect amount of food even while you're not there.
Cool.
Now, another great thing that you can consider is shopping smart when it comes to your electronics for your pet as well. Now, when it comes to shopping smart, you want to look at the items that you use most each and every day, and you want to maybe look for an investment in order to keep the longevity of your item going. This is a great dog leash from PetSmart, and it's a smart dog leash. So once again, it's the last one that you'll probably ever buy. It connects to an app, so it's going to track your activity. It's also got a light built in, so if you're walking your dog at nighttime, it'll keep you safe. But once again, when it comes to shopping for anyone across the board, you really want to make sure that you're investing in the right products and once again, keeping that longevity in mind.
Very good. Okay, we're also going to talk about the water bottles because we all have a reusable water bottle, but
Yes.
this one kicks it up a notch.
It sure does. So 2 billion water bottles go into our Great Lakes every year. We've got to do better. A lot of this is plastic waste. So when it comes to your water bottle, you want to look at the Lark water bottle because it's the first of its kind that's a self-cleaning water bottle with instant water purification. So I love this. In addition, it's rechargeable, and I'm going to recommend that everybody look at rechargeable products when it comes to your electronics as well, so that you're not needing to invest in batteries and throw those out.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely an incredible bottle that uses that UVC LED technology to purify that water.
And finally, you've got to buy the right tech. So a quick tip there.
Yeah, so when it comes to your tech, I mean, I know that electronics is at the top of everybody's wish list, and we do buy a lot of that throughout the holidays. But I'm going to recommend that we do our research. And what I mean by that is looking at brands that are really trying to get ahead of their carbon footprint. So Apple is a great brand. They're using recyclable material in their products, and they're looking to be carbon neutral by 2030.
Wow.
Also look at electronics where you don't have to do a whole lot of firmware upgrades, a whole lot of maintenance. Sometimes, yes, a higher investment at the beginning seems like a lot, but again, in the end, it ends up paying for itself.
It all nets out. Lisa, thank you so much for that. Great products here.